Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be covering Chainlink. This is a video for you Link Marines out there. I feel like with all the hype sort of surrounding the smart contract blockchains, such as Cardano, Binance Coin, now is a smart contract blockchain, essentially, with its Binance Smart Chain and Polkadot. And of course, Ethereum. I feel like Chainlink has been somewhat left out, and I don't feel like this is a wise decision. I certainly am not ruling Chainlink out, and I don't think any of you guys out there should be. And in this video, we're going to be getting into why I think there is an explosive move to the upside coming for Chainlink that could see us reach around $100. And that is what we're going to jump into. And like I say, guys, one reason I keep making videos about Chainlink is because I don't think you can underestimate Chainlink's importance, guys. If it wasn't for Chainlink, literally directly for Chainlink, you wouldn't have a large part of the DeFi space that you see today. A lot of DeFi has been enabled to work as a result of Chainlink and what Chainlink does. And for those of you who don't know what Chainlink does, you've been living under a rock. We're going to probably start by explaining exactly what it does briefly, because I know a lot of you guys out there are Link Marines, you're hardened, you know exactly what's what with Chainlink. But for those new people to the channel, we're going to quickly get in and I'm going to tell you exactly what Chainlink is. So Chainlink is an Oracle blockchain. It's called an Oracle because the idea of an Oracle is somebody that's sort of all-seeing, all-knowing, somebody you go to for information. And Chainlink is essentially the blockchain version of that. Chainlink decentralized Oracle network provides reliable, tamper-proof inputs and outputs for complex smart contracts on any blockchain. So in the use case of DeFi, it essentially has enabled accurate price feed. One problem that is inherent to a lot of blockchains is they can't actually access real world data. And this is where Chainlink steps in and sort of allows blockchains out there to have access to real world data. And it essentially you can see how that's enabled DeFi to work. Because if it wasn't for Chainlink, they wouldn't have accurate price feeds, or they'd have centralized price feeds. Whereas Chainlink, because it's because it's cross-referenced between multiple nodes and multiple links, the data that you're getting is not only tamper-proof but reliable, and that's really where we see the use case for Chainlink. And to me, that's important. I mean, we see a multi-billion-dollar DeFi space occurring, and Chainlink's really at the helm of that. It's really the allowing force for a lot of this DeFi to take place, and I can't understate. I mean, they have somewhat partnerships with Google, Aave Synthetics, to name a few, Yearn Finance. Like I say, there's a lot of DeFi essentially relying on Chainlink and its capabilities to continue to allow it to work. And I think, it still has a small market cap at the moment. It's currently today sat at $25, guys. It only has a market cap of $10 billion. And $10 billion sounds like a lot, but we've already spoken about this in a number of videos that they are literally printing trillions of dollars at this point. Billions, we're no longer in the billion game, we're in the trillion game. And the crypto market as a whole is going to become a multi-trillion-dollar asset class. And, you guys are really a part of that. If you're investing in crypto, you are going to be a part of, this emerging market that is going to capture trillions of dollars. I think, possibly at the end of this cycle, we cap out at, around about a similar market cap to gold. Remember, gold is just one asset in its own class. Within crypto, you have, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you have all the altcoins. So I think it stands a really good chance, and it stands a really good chance of becoming the new asset class for people to invest in. When people are sort of losing faith in the traditional financial markets, they're going to look to flock into something that actually holds their value and that is actually a good store of value. And I think cryptos are the place to do that. Not only are they a fantastic opportunity in terms of investment, in my opinion, but they are, proving to be somewhat a good store of value, a hedge against inflation, if you like, when it comes to, the US dollar, the euro, and the Great British Pound, and plenty of other currencies, probably more so than those three that tend to be some of the stronger currencies than others. So why is it that I think Chainlink is in for an explosive move? Well, of course, not only because Chainlink is such a fantastic project and really deserves a lot more sort of hype. It's underhyped in my opinion. It should be hyped about a lot more. But really because if we look at what we see sort of taking place in Chainlink, I think we have a third wave to come. I think these things typically go in three waves. You can look at the sort of Elliott wave theory, where it would be, of course, a fifth wave that we were going to make upwards. However, typically when I'm sort of looking at charts, what I look for is this sort of three-wave structure that I think we are seeing playing out in Chainlink. And I think the next wave, the last wave, is typically the biggest wave of the lot. I think that actually takes us up to somewhere near $100, almost a 4x from where we are. And it would see us having a market cap of around about Cardano, I think. I think this happens very fast. When it does happen, like I say, I think that we have not seen anything from 2021 yet. I think 2021 is a 2007-esque bull market. Of course, we are seeing a pullback. I think once this pullback ends, this is going to coincide with Chainlink moving to the upside. Once Bitcoin has almost stopped having a temper tantrum and has permissioned the rest of the market to move upwards, you will see coins like Chainlink absolutely fly. And like I say, they could go as far as 4x. I think $100. My overall price prediction from Chainlink, I think, was around about $365 this bull cycle. However, I think that could get significantly past. That was a conservative sort of price prediction that I gave, that I obviously have a somewhat cash out plan revolved around. Of course, we don't have Chainlink staking yet. That's a big thing that's going to be coming to Chainlink. And when that's sort of live and active, guys, when you start to see, you can stake your Chainlink on maybe Coinbase or Binance, if they decide to go down that route. I think that's going to also amplify the sort of level that Chainlink is adopted and the level that people are buying Chainlink, and thus the price will increase. So there are a lot of factors going into why I think that Chainlink will sort of do very, very well in the not too near future. In the not too distant future. But like I say, if nothing else, when I look at this chart, guys, to me, all I see is an early Ethereum. You got to remember, Chainlink wasn't really here for the 2017 bull market. This is Chainlink's first bull market, and it's typically the first bull market that these coins see, where they really make the bulk of their gains. But if we look at Ethereum's structure, if you'd gone back and bought Ethereum down here and it had gone all the way up here, you'd be looking at it and you'd be thinking, wow, I mean, can it really go much higher? And then essentially what you saw was it absolutely moon. I mean, you could quite easily look at this chart and say, it's done a lot, it's due for a pullback. I don't think it could go much higher. But absolutely, guys, like I say, when you factor in the money that has to flow into the crypto market, a project like Chainlink with a fantastic team behind it, great fundamentals, and an actual use case, I think sets up very well to capture a significant chunk of that overall market, of that overall money that flows into crypto. And you can see how, you saw a similar thing play out with Ethereum before 2017. And really this gain here, you'd have been looking at it and you'd be going, wow, I'm not so sure that it can actually go much higher. And then essentially what happened after that was you saw it absolutely moon, guys. If you looked at, like I say, if you looked at Ethereum back here, you'd have been somewhat pessimistic. But if you saw what was really to come for Ethereum, guys, and not just Ethereum, a number of other coins. I'm sure you guys that have been watching my channel for a while now know that, the sort of structure for markets is very similar. Certainly in the crypto market, the structure for different cryptos already follows Bitcoin largely. And that's how we recently made the call that Cardano was going to pass its all-time highs and significantly pass its all-time highs, and we were spot on. And you can go and rewatch that video to kind of get a good understanding of how the structure in these markets work and why you can somewhat follow it reliably. It essentially repeats. And it always based off Bitcoin, and I obviously follow the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory, and I think that's proving correct today. So Chainlink, guys, do not miss out on Chainlink. Chainlink is huge. I can't stress the importance. It's I don't know why there isn't more hype around Chainlink. It seems like, I certainly hype it up on my channel because I believe in the project. However, it seems, like a lot of people sort of, especially in the crypto space, they go for the coin that's pumping at the moment, so a lot of videos on Cardano I've been seeing sort of floating around, and they're all saying the same thing essentially, but you really want to focus on coins that might that have great fundamentals and that really have a good opportunity of capturing a large chunk of the market cap, or a significant chunk. I shouldn't say large, because I think ultimately Bitcoin captures the majority of money that flows into cryptocurrencies. But a coin like Chainlink, to reach $40 billion in market cap, we've seen how fast something like Binance Coin did it. You're going to see Chainlink do the same thing very, very soon, guys, in my opinion. And it's one, when that train leaves, guys, you want to make sure you're on it. I'm very happy with your Chainlink that I've accumulated. I did accumulate some not too long ago in the last pullback from this one. I'm very happy with my bag in Chainlink, so I'm not actually accumulating any at the moment. But this video is really for you sort of Link Marines out there, and for people that are maybe thinking about getting into Chainlink. It's going to perform exceptionally well, guys, and it still has a small enough market cap to do so. Could you see something like Chainlink go to 100 and something $billion in market cap? Absolutely, you could into the future, guys. But when we're sort of focusing on a shorter time frame, like we are today, $100, guys, you're going to hit that well within 6 months, probably within 3 months, probably within 2 months. So it's really one to watch, and I mean, you could even see it, potentially by the end of March, start of April. We'll see how things play out, but that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are on Chainlink in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and subscribe for more videos, guys, because they're coming out daily. I'm bringing you that real content on a day-to-day basis. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you all in the next YouTube video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.